Beneath the river of your story is, in essence, your health. There may have been times when you took your health for granted. There may have been times when your health brought you to your knees. Your health is you, your physical being, your mental framework, your emotional nature. It's all health. In this video, we will explore that clear, sluggish, magnificent, polluted, serene, turbulent, and sometimes frozen river called your health. Health relates to your body, your mind, and your soul. And at any given moment, all of them can suffer disease. Treat all three the same as you detail your health story. The onset of a disease. Let's take the mind, for example, when someone wrote, "I began to get anxious about money." Then there's the full-blown impact of a disease. Let's take the body, for example, when someone wrote, "The spots were like popcorn bursting out on my skin in random places." Thirdly, there's the healing process. Let's take the soul, for example, when someone wrote, "Whenever I felt angry, I would recite my affirmation, 'I am a pure and loving spirit.'" So you see how, one, disease can be of the mind, the body, and the soul. And two, when writing about these experiences, try to take readers through the journey of the onset, the full-blown experience, and then the healing. Don't leave these stories open-ended. Treat them as a separate, rounded-off episode in your lifetime. Now for family and how it's related to disease. Explain how your family and cultural influences may have affected your health. Like some parents instill healthy habits in their children, while others instill bad habits. How about this example? "Mom got me to light her cigarettes from when I was around 7 years old." How did genetics play into your health? Poke and prod the subject from various angles. It's very, very interesting material to document. Then there's dentistry. As you reluctantly recall these stories, show don't tell. And although this may freak you out, tap into all the senses. The sound of the drill, the smell of burning enamel, the white knuckles. Leave no tooth unturned here. Dieting. This can be a huge component of your health journey, especially the emotional side of it. Be gentle with yourself as you would be towards a dear friend when you tackle tales of dieting. And then there's that chronic condition of anxiety and fear. These tense emotions are vital for our survival instinct. But when these feelings become irrational, they can wreak havoc on our daily lives. Talk about how your anxiety manifested in heart palpitations, perhaps in digestive problems. Elaborate how anxiety may have taken over your life at times, or perhaps all the time. And then also try to round off your writing with a sense of acquired knowledge, deeper understanding, or renewed hope. Remember, you writers of life stories are the great teachers of our time and future generations. And now for motion sickness, that queasy, gut-rolling feeling. Although a rotten memory for you, these stories can entertain and may even have your reader laughing out loud. Were you ever in a hospital? Hospital descriptions will become a piece of fascinating history in years to come. So when writing these stories, include the procedures, the sounds, day and night, and don't forget the hospital food. When it comes to health, parents normally have good intentions. So do you remember any home remedies? Describe which ones worked and which ones didn't. Did you put duct tape on a wart to suffocate it? Actually, that one does work. In your stories about health, include alternative health like Eastern versus Western medicine. What are your opinions on this? Have you used both? Again, describe the onset, the full-blown experience, and the healing. Pills are a great thing to elaborate on. Each pill you take is a story in itself. What mighty tale revolved around that one little pill? Was it a blood thinner after a heart attack? Was it for diabetes? Or maybe a sedative? Or a painkiller? Describe the pill and then ignite its magic. Have you ever had a piece of your body removed, like your tonsils or wisdom teeth, appendix? And how about those things that aren't indigenous to our bodies, like moles and lumps? Cover these topics in your life story to add another strand to your story's DNA. Also include your vaccinations and diseases. Which illnesses did you get? Which didn't you get because of immunizations? Relive it all and fill in the gaps with hearsay and imagination. I'm sure everyone's life story will be interrupted at times by accidents. Trips and slips, burns, poisoning, road collisions, near drownings. When you recollect these experiences, go moment to moment, describing all your senses. After you healed in your story, perhaps you could talk about your marvel and your appreciation of the magnificent human body. And finally, on the subject of health, what is your relationship with the sun? Do you avoid it or bake in it? Tell your readers why. I'm a lizard sitting on a rock, taking in any rays that the day may offer up. Include the story of your health throughout your lifetime, covering all topics like disease, dentistry, anxiety, motion sickness, home remedies, and accidents, and anything you've had removed. Fill your experiences with vivid descriptions. When you write about your health, investigate way beneath the surface of the skin, because your health stories mirror your physical, mental, and emotional journey throughout your entire life. Your health story is your life story.